Hey there, Brittany Conn with Holistic Nurse Coaches. Today, as part of our chakra healing series, we are going to explore the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is located above the root chakra, below the navel. So this space through here. And if we think of chakras, think of energy centers throughout the body. Everything's made up of energy, and these were first discovered thousands and thousands of years ago. But like I love to say, maybe you're like, I don't really get it. I don't really believe in it. Here's the thing. It's a beautiful lens and a beautiful way of really exploring, connecting, and nurturing ourselves because life happens. We get out of balance, we get sick, we overwork, we get extremely stressed out. And when we can stay connected to ourselves and we can stay connected and aware of what's going on within us, we can really help bring ourselves back into balance. And from that balanced place, I really believe that the world is a better place. So the sacral chakra is you want to think of the color orange. So in phototherapy, different colors emit different qualities as well. So one of the ways we can connect with the sacral chakra could be to wear more orange. But sacral chakra is all about feelings, emotions, which I hear often when clients come to me. I don't want to feel my feelings. I know. When do we start doing that? That's a new thing. No, but really, we are these holistic beings. We're emotional, we're physical, we're soulful, and we're mental. So this is all about feelings, creativity, sensuality, sexuality, joy, pleasure, those kinds of things. So if you are disconnected from your sacral chakra, maybe you are feeling disconnected from pleasure. Maybe you feel guilty to experience pleasure. Or on the other end, maybe you're just overindulging in pleasures. And so again, we want to look through the lens of how can I create balance? How can I create flow in my life? So sacral chakra, an affirmation that I love for sacral chakra is I give myself permission to feel, to move, to enjoy. And I feel alive. I feel well. We want to really get into that feeling piece, that embodiment piece. So sacral is also connected to authentic creation, to soul fire, again, to sexuality. And so many of us have experienced trauma, or we've experienced, heartbreak or grief in this area. And so some people will go one extreme to another, and sometimes we get disconnected from that life force energy. So also sensuality, so just the touch and really fully enjoying and savoring things, whether it's your food or your conversation or music, life in general. And so even from just what I've said so far, we can see why this is so important to our overall well-being. The element connected with sacral is water. If you're into crystals that can connect you are the carnelian, citrine, orange calcite, orange carnelian, and the fire opal. Essential oils, black pepper, cinnamon, cypress, tangerine, and orange. Other things, dancing, moving your body, giving yourself permission to enjoy yourself, getting connected through the senses, that practice of mindfulness are other ways to really bring balance and harmony to the sacral chakra. If your sacral chakra is underactive, maybe you are just like, you have no emotions, you feel numb, you're like, I don't really care. There's a sense of apathy, maybe guarded, self-deprivation, maybe there's sexual repression, poor social skills, denial of pleasure, lack of desire or passion. And so, of course, you might be thinking, well, all kinds of things can cause this. Of course. And again, this is an opportunity to get to know yourself. Am I experiencing any of these things? And if so, with kindness, with curiosity, we want to perhaps, or maybe not, you want to explore, well, when did this start for me? What has been going on within me? What is really the need here? How can I bring myself into a place where I do feel better, that I do feel more connected to myself? If it's overactive, maybe there's an excess of sex drive or compulsive behavior. right? Like that living on the edge, like gotta constantly have that dopamine hit, like constantly seeking pleasure, whether it's food, whether it's the phone, whether it's work, whether it's attention, whether it's shopping, whether it's money, whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, tension, feeling a lot of tension in the body all the time, right? This is just our body's way of telling us, like, hey, pay attention to me. I'm needing something here. Something that I need is not being met. Maybe you're in a state of frustration or overly emotional, hypersensitive, or emotional dependency. And so when we feel balanced, again, we're going to feel this healthy, creative expression. Every human being is by nature, we're creative. And sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we get disconnected from that. We forget what brings us joy. We forget what brings us like sparks and like passion and all of those things. And so it's really so much of just reconnecting, remembering, oh yeah, I am a creative being. Sometimes I'll have people tell me I'm not creative. We all are in our own way, and it can look different. It doesn't have to be art. It can look like cooking. It can look like you just think different than other people. It can be music. There's so many ways that we can express ourselves creatively. When we're in balance, there's a balance of hormones, ability to experience pleasure. You feel generous and giving. You feel okay to nurture yourself. There's not that guilt of, I feel guilty, I feel bad, I shouldn't put myself as a priority. And then also, you know how to set healthy boundaries. So feel free, if you have any questions about the sacral chakra, to drop a comment below. If there are any practices that you have that have you feel more connected to this energy source, I'd love to hear from you as well. And if you'd like support with this, this is something that I offer clients, is elevated well-being energy session, and it includes Reiki energy, includes breath work, it includes meditation. It's really specific just to help bring in that nervous system regulation, help you bring your mind, your body, your soul, your emotions all really back into that flow state. Because from that state, like I said in the beginning, it's a lot easier for us to navigate life and live from our heart space, live from that place of love. So look forward to connecting with you again. Up next, we will be exploring the solar plexus. So talk to you soon. Thanks.